When I think about intimate stories and intimate writing, they're the ones that are most memorable. They stay with me the longest. Not tragedies, not high drama, not action or adventure, not some bizarre character. Intimacy. Now, if I can find a story with all those elements, I love it. But intimacy is the rarest and the most unforgettable. And I'm not talking about heartwarming stories. Heartwarming, by definition, means emotionally rewarding or uplifting. Most heartwarming stories today seem to have this plastic veneer assuring us that life is easy with only minor complications. If only we'd get back to our home roots and values, everything would iron itself out. I'm also not talking about sex. Sex scenes are highly overrated and have only gotten more outrageous as time passes. There's such an eye roll. I'm not interested in watching animal behavior and putting a stamp on it that reads, "This is love," or "This will lead to love." And I'm not interested in writing or imagery whose only purpose is to stir my flesh. There's plenty of cheap writing in the world you can find for that. Intimacy is insightful. In good writing, it often comes in the form of a slow dawning upon our souls. It can be something so powerfully true about yourself and others that it almost blinds you to look at it, like looking at the sun in the full light of day. Intimacy isn't accusatory or angry. It's tender, quiet truth that makes everything else fade away. Often, it's the act of pausing over a significant moment without drama, attention, or noise, and refusing to allow anything else in the story or in life to steal its importance. Sadly, so few of us ever slow down enough to take in moments of truth or intimacy, not in our movies or the novels we read or in our lives. When I craft a story, I often craft a dozen scenes that are a setup for a single scene of intimacy. I spend weeks just working towards that single scene. These are the moments that break the characters open to their very depths and reveal the deepest parts of them. Sometimes it's a moment of revelation. Sometimes it's the most profound exchange between two characters. By and large, writing with true intimacy becomes immediately filled with more depth than you would find in other writing. It also, at moments, becomes slower writing. I don't rush moments of brutal honesty. My characters take their time. If you can wrap this in adventure and creativity and wild imagination, you have yourself an unforgettable story. I'm Exley, behind Exley Books. I hope you'll check out a few of my stories and see what I'm talking about for yourself.